There's a possibility that
Good.
Okay, great.
You know.
That we can pour you a plastic pot and then we can.
Well, not only that, but it's also a possibility that Alcon might contribute financially toward the food.
Okay, so.
A policy of mine, which I'm trying to, which I think is good,
Dark.
Yeah, too dark.
is
You got some lowest we can get.
That's fine. Okay, thank you, Jack. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to our third meeting. I want to start by letting you know that we're going to have single stock USA come by here today at 1:30. I know this thing says 2:30, but that was for yesterday's meeting. So they're going to come here at 1:30 and talk to us about the services that they offer to students. I asked them to do that because when I went in there the other day, they said like that they do free tax services and they have financial aid help and all kinds of different resources for the students. So I thought, since I wasn't aware of what they have going on and what they're about, I thought it would be a good idea for them to come here and kind of give us more information about what they do. Mostly, I think, because of the fact that it's tax season and we all probably have to work on that pretty soon. So it may be something that will be useful to you guys, and I thought that it would be good for them to come in and inform us about it. So they'll be here at 1:30, and they said it shouldn't take more than 5, maybe to 10 minutes to go over their presentation. So I'm kind of excited about that. So that's number one. Number 2 item, I want to let you guys know about this new enrollment priority change that's been made to the college. In order for the students to keep their priority registration, they have to fulfill the 3 prerequisites that are listed up here. So students have to have completed the college orientation. This can be done online through your Moodle account, or it can be done in person, right? And on the regular college website. So if you haven't done that already, you will need to do that. Most of you probably already have number 2 completed because you probably already took math and English placement tests. But if you haven't done that, you may want to look into that so that you can keep your priority registration. The spots fill up really quick. So
you guys probably have number 1 done too, because it's in normal, like if you registered in the last few semesters, you can't get to like step B without completing some online orientation. You just like click through and then, you know, they told you about like the MyCom or the newspaper that we have, the magazine and stuff. So you guys probably already did 1 and 2. So it's just a matter of doing number 3 to keep your priority registration.
right, and then the third item is you have to have met with a counselor and created some sort of a education plan. So
For each semester.
right, so if you haven't done that already, I suggest you do it this semester. Meet with a counselor, come up with a plan of what you need to do the next semester. And once you do that, they have some sort of way of the system will recognize that you have completed that requirement, and so you will get your registration, priority registration next semester when you're signing up for classes. So they've asked me to let you guys know, and also if you could tell your friends and other students in classrooms, just to kind of put the word out there, so to reach those who have not heard about this already. So, and we'll post this. I think you posted this on Facebook already, or we'll post it on Facebook and also on our website. So if you ever have to look it up, it'll be there. Next, I want to talk about the upcoming events, particularly the community service. Rachel has done a really good job in setting up a lot of different good community service events for us. They're listed up here. The first one will be on March 3rd. It's a Monday, and it's baking cookies for families at the Next Generation Scholars in San Rafael. So the event starts at 4:30 and it ends, I think they close at 7. So it's pretty short amount of time. But for people, we thought for students who have jobs during the weekend and can't make it other times like this could be something good for them to do. basically like if you do this 3 times during the semester, you'll reach your 8 hours of community service, which is required by the club. The next one, which we already talked about last meeting, is the slide wrench. It's on Saturday, March 15th, from 9 to 1. So we have a sign-up sheet for each of these events, separate events. They're here. If you already signed up for a slide wrench, you don't have to sign up again because we have you already in the system there. But if you have not signed up yet and this is something you want to do, make sure you write your name down. And Rachel will stay in contact with you and she'll organize, because there's certain waivers we have to fill out, and some of the events even require us to go online and register for the event. So don't worry about that for now. Once you sign up, Rachel will reach out to you and figure out all the logistics and make sure that we have everything, all the paperwork filled out. Saturday, March 29th, or possibly Sunday, March 30th. We're waiting for a confirmation from the place of which day they want us to be there. So I figured I might as well put it up there for you guys so you know about it. But we will keep you posted on what the actual date ends up being. It's at the Cattle Lagoon Creek at New York Beach. We already have some people who signed up from the yesterday's meeting, so I think it would be a cool. I mean, it's a weekend thing, and I think a lot of our members can make it. Habitat for Humanity, Friday the 25th, April the 25th, from 8:30 to 4:30. This will be the event that kind of, if you do this, you make up all of your community service hours for, it's one trip, one event. And so for those who are really busy, this is a really good event to go to. Also, same thing, don't worry about the sign up here. Rachel will take care of that also. Tuesday the 22nd, April the 22nd, Marin Food Bank from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I believe that is just preparing like produce and ingredients for meals and also serving meals at the Marin Food Bank. So that's that. It is only 2-hour event, so keep that in mind as you're figuring out your hours. Sunday, May 4th, clean up at the Ocean Beach between 10 and 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We are going to try to do a barbecue or a picnic at the beach afterwards, so keep that in mind. We may make it like it'll be community service and also fun social activity for us to do. So all of this information, we're going to put this, post this up on website. Also, Suzanne has already, I think, updated some of the calendar online with these events, and we'll post it as just a list of events on the website as well, so you can keep track of all those things. And I think what we'll try to do on Facebook is create an event and invite people, so that way it's like one of those calendar items and it goes into your calendar. I think that would be a good way to do it. So last meeting we promised you we're going to have more community service events, so I think she did a great job planning ahead and pretty much all the way up to the end of the semester. And she's still working on others, so we're going to try to give you more opportunities to do this. So like I said, we have a sign-up sheet for each one of these. After the meeting, just go up to here, find it, and write your name, and Rachel will contact you.
Those two April dates, do you know, is that the week spring break?
I'm not sure. I think it may be the week after. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Doug, one of our members yesterday mentioned, he said, well, can I think he's going to try to do, because he's busy he has time during the spring break. He's going to do an event, I think he's going to try to do like, I think he said Fly Memorial in San Francisco on one of the days. So he said he will try to put it together and we will let you guys know if you are up for joining with him to do this. And I'll also talk to Rachel. If you guys think you would want to see an event on that break, I will let her know and then we can go ahead and schedule something up. Maybe like a one-day thing where we get everything out of the way in one day. So how many of you like that idea? Okay. Oh, we have yeah, I guess it makes sense. Originally we're like, well, it's spring break. We want people to take a break and we don't even have an AGS meeting. also are going to try to do some lunch activities where we'll do some grilling, maybe make some burgers, out in the courtyard, maybe by the library. And so we're going to try to see, in terms of fundraising, we're going to try to do like an AGS day where we sell our burgers or whatever we end up making, grilled cheese sandwiches for like $3. And so we're going to try to raise the funds for the club at the same time, while providing the students with cheap lunch. We're going to try to make it healthy. We're looking into some options of like organic stuff versus fat free and all that other stuff. I think we're going to try to also have like soda and chips and stuff like as a meal for a higher price, like a burger and a soda and a small bag of chips for like $5. I think we thought that would be successful. I think it would be well received by the students on campus. So yeah, I would buy one. Anyway, so here are the dates. We have a sign-up sheet for the first bake sale, the Mardi Gras, which is next week. So if you think you want to bake cookies and help us have some things to sell, please write your name down and Priscilla will contact you and get everything set up for that day. Great way to get your points. And we also need things to sell because I've organized bake sales before. It's like I had one person bake things, and I'm like, oh my gosh! So I spent like 5 hours the night before, like baking everything because I didn't want to have an empty cake. So
Remember, it's 2 points per dozen.
right.
So, good way to get points. So easy. And this is what helps us, pay the extra for the t-shirts to keep the costs cheap for you. So, if you bake some cookies, then you get things cheaper. So.
I also saw today Model UN. They did a really great job putting together like fruit bowls. Like they had a cup with fruit. They had oranges. They had like really healthy way. And I bought like 3 or 4 things because I was hungry. It was breakfast time. It was perfect. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be. If you guys have an idea and you want to do something like that, it's feel free to go contact Priscilla and we can work. I thought it was a great idea. They were selling everything for $1, and I think maybe this could be something we want to look into and maybe do on our own also. We could also do like bagels and things like that. So if you guys think it's something you want to do, although bagels can be homemade, never mind. Unless any of you know how to make bagels. Anyway, so here's the list. We'll also put this in the calendar and also on the website. So it goes all the way through the end of the semester. So it's good to know that we have that set up and ready to go. Another upcoming event, which is actually here at Con, is the Drama Club's Taming of the Shrew. It's starting this Friday, actually, the 27th. So they need ushers. Also, they've told us that whoever volunteers to help them out with this event gets a free ticket to go see the show. So I think it would be a great way for us to support the club. Dash is a member of AGS and he's in the, he's not here today, but he's in the show. So I think it would be really good of us, if we can, to go and support him. And also, it's a great way to make points. You don't have to work there if you don't want to. You don't have to volunteer. The tickets to go there, they have, I think they're $10 for the students. And here are the ways you can get your ticket. If you go online and brown paper ticket.
But all the sign-up sheets on the table.
Yes. So they have like, I don't know, they're going for 3 weeks, and
Yeah,
so
they pretty much run through March, and they barely have any volunteers as of now. Like I got those from the drama club up there, and so they really do need help. So it makes us look good if we get a good, strong AGS support team to volunteer. It helps them out. I think we're both going to do it,
Yeah.
and then you can go see the show or not, whatever you want.
And are we going to get points for that?
Yes.
2 points for serving, helping out with the event, and toward the college and cultural.
And all you do, it says that if you do sign up, read the little small print at the bottom. It's not that small. You show up an hour before curtain time wearing all black, and then they tell you what to do. You like take tickets or like see people. It's cake, and then you get to either watch the show while you're working or come back another time to watch the show. So
and still being able to watch a good show.
Yes, I heard it's hilarious. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely. Awesome. Also, another event is a book presentation, What Lies Across the Water. This was just told to us yesterday by the students for social justice. I don't have a lot of information about it. It's a story about activists who instead of like their heroic acts, like they ended up in prison, and so it's, I guess this guy is the guy who wrote the book, and so we'll be there to talk about it. It starts at 11 o'clock on Monday, March 3rd. So if that's something, if you have time, we'll give you 2 points if you go there and participate, be at the event, and just make sure you snap a photo of yourself there so we have proof that you actually went there. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Vanessa has scheduled 2 social events for us. On March 1st, this Saturday, we are planning on going hiking on the Dipsy Trail. I did hear on the news last night that it's going to be pouring raining on Saturday, so we have about 4 or 5 people already who are going. Depending on what happens with the weather, we actually may change this event maybe to the following weekend or something. But it's a great way to stay active and do something fun with members and get to know each
it's
other.
beautiful, and it's not too strenuous. There's one part that they call Cataract Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be scared. But it's really, really cool. If you come up over the peak and it's that picture right there, you see that. It's really, and we live here, so it's pretty amazing.
And then the next event, March 12th, on Wednesday night, we've rented the Centerfell Billiards, the upstairs, so we're going to do like a social event for AGS members. So please come, it's free to you guys. We will provide snacks and some drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, and we'll have some fun. We'll play some pool and football, and maybe we'll do a competition or something, make it competitive.
One of our members, Deb, says he's really good at playing pool, so we think we might turn it into a fundraising event and earn some money for ABS. Have him, hustle some people.
Before we go to jail for that. We'll have some fun. Yeah. Okay, so good. Is it 1:30? Do we have Sammy's here from
Yeah.
Single Stop?
Sammy and Miles.
And Miles, sorry,
Yeah,
Miles.
hi.
I didn't know your name, so.
Hey everybody, I'm Miles. And that's Sammy. We just swam over from the Student Services building. And we're passing around some literature about a program that we're involved with called Single Stop. We're in the Student Services building, same floor with the cafeteria in between a bunch of vending machines.
Can I have one second?
And what we do is kind of like serve as a financial aid office outside of what the financial aid office can help with. So it's all other expenses you're going to run into as a student, with the exception of paying for classes. So those things include like healthcare, like getting on board the health coverage program.
Miles, sorry to
Yes.
interrupt you. Would you mind standing right here because we're recording our video?
Oh,
So,
totally.
yeah, this is in the frame, so that way our other members can see. Thank you
Sure
so
thing.
much.
So the things that we help with, we help you get on a health insurance program, grocery assistance if you're eligible for that, which a lot of students are. A lot of students are unaware of the fact they're eligible for that. We help find affordable housing environments in the area because a lot of times in Marin County, since it's so expensive to live here, have the ability to use a bunch of resources and different programs to find an affordable place to live around here. Utility assistance, child care referrals. Right now, the big thing that we're doing is tax preparation. It's free if you're making under $52,000 a year, which most students are making under $52,000. So you can just drop on by if you have the documents that you need to get your taxes done. It's done by IRS certified professionals. Other programs include free financial coaching sessions, legal consultation should you ever come into a circumstance where you need some legal advice for free or very cheap compared to what you would be paying otherwise. And to add a little personal spin on this, I just graduated from doing my undergraduate program from the school in Nebraska about a year ago. And this is a program that isn't at very many schools, so we're very lucky to be at an institution that has this service. If this would have been offered at the school that I was going to, I would not have had to be in the kind of debt that I had to get into as a result of that. So I really highly recommend stopping by the office. The contact information is in the pamphlet we handed out. We're in between a bunch of vending machines in the cafeteria level of the student services building, and feel free to stop by and say hey and see what you're eligible for. Thanks for having us.
We have Spanish speakers in the office. If anybody needs that.
Oh, and then also we are raffling off Kindle Fire. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. So it's it's free to get on board for that, and then we're also doing raffling off different supplies, flash drives, and things like that. It's all free to get into. So it's we're trying to get people in the door, trying to get as many people assistance as possible. So feel free to stop by.
So we have to have some sort of a meeting or try to at least participate in one of your event things that you offer in order to be qualified for the raffle, or is it open to all the students?
So what we do, everybody that comes in to see what they're eligible for, we have them fill out this very brief one-sided sheet of paper that kind of gives us an idea of where you're at as far as like what you're expecting, as far as like monthly income, how big your household size is, things like that. And so then with that, we can see if you are eligible for any of the 21 plus benefits that we do assistance with. So even if you're not eligible for any of these programs, which you will be for a handful of them, no matter what, you will be eligible to get involved with the raffle.
And then also, so I see here it says free or low cost health insurance. So if we're eligible for it, like what is the process and what is the range of the, like how much does it cost? What do we have to do? Who pays for it?
Well, it really depends on what your personal circumstances are. What we do in the office would be to go through the application process with you. We go through this multiple times every single day, so we know exactly what the different organizations want as far as the answers. And sometimes the wording pieces are kind of tricky. So really, we'd be able to point you in the direction of what the best possible situation for your particular circumstance would be. So we would just go through the application and give you advice as far as that goes. And then if we wouldn't be able to help with your circumstance, we'll be able to refer you to an agency nearby to help you.
So about the taxes, like is there CPAs or how often are they there? Who does the taxes? Are you guys doing?
Oh,
I don't promise I'm doing my taxes.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. We've got a handful of different IRS certified people. They're certified to the highest level that the IRS requires for tax preparation. And they are in the office from Monday through Thursday from 9 to 5, and that is any time you can just drop in and get your stuff going. And unfortunately, they're not here on Fridays. That's kind of their administrative review day, so quality assurance stuff. But
It's free.
completely free.
I've got
Paid to get my bill last night.
Oh.
So nice.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah, I got my taxes done there already this semester. I've actually done it the past 2 semesters, and it's really useful because they prepare us for it, they run you through it. You can ask them any questions you want, and they're really nice people. At the end, they always give like a packet of information, so I have like backlog of files, so that way if I go get my taxes done next year, it's like really quick as well. So it's good stuff.
And that's going on until, at this point, the end date is going to be April 15th, so like the due date. But then last year they were here until the end of April, so it's kind of up in the air. I guess we'll see what the traffic's like close to that. But so anytime between now and then, just drop by
I'm sorry, Monday through Thursday, what time?
from 9 to 5.
9 to 5. And what about this legal counseling? Is there a lawyer there? How often are they there?
Depending
I'm
on,
not that I'm going to get sued or anything.
hopefully.
Hopefully not. Don't sue me, guys.
If you come in and have a legal situation, we can get in touch with the legal organizations that we work with. A lot of times that is also something that depends on what your circumstance is, because there's different organizations that work with particular cases and things like that. And so we would have you come in, give us an idea, like, very generally about what your situation is. We would get in then they would either set up a time to meet with you personally, either at the school or elsewhere at like their offices. And then
And these are attorneys that like volunteer these hours.
yeah, it's different. A lot of times it's like nonprofit organizations that we partnered with that kind of assist with helping people who are students.
Awesome. What is your favorite service?
Favorite
Besides
one?
the tax and given that it's tax time.
My favorite. Well, no one's ever asked me that before.
Yeah, like I see your $200 per month for groceries.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest one, and that's probably the one that most people are eligible for, and they don't even realize it. It just makes buying groceries so much easier. You don't have to be too concerned about like living for a couple months on nothing but tortillas and carrots. Like I've been known to do it. Yeah, it was very hard couple months. But yeah, you just don't have to be concerned about stuff like that. It's it gives you a lot more freedom. You are able to eat healthier and focus on your studies instead of.
So how do you guys lower my utility bills?
Well, we've got a very brief application in the office to go towards PG&E that, depending on based on what your income is, just cuts out a pretty sizable chunk of that. Yeah. So
I have heating in my house whenever I want.
whenever you want. Yeah.
Great. It's freezing all the time. Awesome. Good. Well, thank you for coming. This is very useful. I'm glad that we found out about it. I think we probably will use some of us will use some. We appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Maybe. All right. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Go on.
Thank you.
Okay, going back to the billiards. So, March 12th, Wednesday. How many of you think you're going to go?
Oh, I know.
No?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Well, we'll take photos of those things to be jealous of all the fun we're going to have.
I don't know what she's talking about.
They do sell beer.
She's just not allowed to endorse it, but
Is everyone 21?
No.
No.
I'm hearing yes.
I'm hearing all the yeses.
That's all I hear.
Mentally or?
Whatever.
Okay, then I'm not.
Steve, I don't
I'm
know
not.
about you. I'm going to have to check out
Should
you.
we take like the average? Because Steve, you really helped us out there.
I can really see that go.
So the average of the room is
Okay, so you've all been drinking for about 5 years.
yeah.
Nice. Just a quick update on the past events. We had one bake sale. This is before the time Priscilla came on board. So it's
We got a model up there. Who's
Oh.
that model?
Who is that girl? Goodness.
That's a
Looking
cool
out to the
t-shirt.
brownie dog.
Are those for sale now?
Where did I get that t-shirt?
Yes. Yes. So, well, let me finish this. So we raised $34, mostly because I had to bake everything that's on that, except the muffins. Rachel did. But it was fun, and we had a chance to show off the T-shirt. People were excited, and we have a lot of interest in the purchase of the T-shirt. So, speaking of the T-shirts,
Cool.
we have already ordered them.
They're on their way.
Yes, so we have here a sign-up sheet for the T-shirts for people who want to get a T-shirt. So if you could write your name and what size you want.
And they're guys.
Yeah, guy sizes. So probably for the ladies, if well, the smallest size is small. Yeah.
He was wearing a small, which she was
Yeah.
wearing.
So they run a little bit on a larger side, I
Can we prepay if you know we have the money now and may not by the time?
Yes, yes, please, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take your money. Yeah. $15, it seems, I didn't think that that was too much.
The
So,
price of the shirt.
last time we were here, I had really, like, lots of hands from people who said, well, they're gonna buy the shirt. So let me see the hands now. Who's gonna buy the shirt? Good. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. We'll definitely have it before the conference, and so we are excited to wear them, and I think it'll be great when we are doing our things, our activities on campus, our barbecues and bake sales, to kind of bring up that image of AGS and with our t-shirts and stuff. So thank you everyone for participating and loving the t-shirts. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Do you guys have any questions? Have you guys turned in your applications yet? Okay, good.
Check out the sign-up sheets.
Yes.
Sign up. Support the drama club. Check out the funny show.
Madam Webtech,
Bake
Yes.
some Rice Krispie treats for the bake sale next
Oh,
week.
I forgot.
Ascom has two
thank Dimitri
face
for
tracking,
making the goods. Again, thank you
highest
very much
available
for making
web
the
cameras.
effort.
Oh.
Initially for the video conferencing
Did
system.
everybody sign
And they're actually, they're purchased so AGS can come check them out from our office, print them
Very
out.
cool.
But even before we get the video conferencing going, it'll be plugged into
Okay, I remember
this or something else like that. And because a video conference session or